everybody, my name is Braxton, this is Kara, this is our XLEAR campaign. To start off, we want to talk about a few of the marketing needs in your strategy that we feel like could change a little bit.
So this is your current best-selling product in the homogenic section, and it is currently at the maturity level of its life cycle. We are basing this off the fact that the patent ends in 4 years, and in 4 years, a bunch of knockoff brands will be popping up on the shelves with basically the exact same formula inside it. So the only thing at that point we'll have to protect the growth of our product is through the branding.
So we will increase the branding through product innovation to increase the life cycle. For the market research, one of the big things that we were able to do was we did in-store research. We were able to go to different stores that sells the XLEAR product, and we were there for around 3 hours, observing consumers and their buying needs. And what we found was mainly women buy the product, and from talking with them, they say they buy it for themselves, their kids, and for their husband, or spouse, I should say. And then what we felt was very important though was that I was able to talk to a pharmacist who sees the interactions of the consumers every day and knows their needs. And I quote, she said that people buy brands that they know. And so that's why we feel the branding of the XLEAR is so valuable to increasing the product innovation life cycle.
So this is XLEAR's current logo, and this is how XLEAR will be recognized as a brand. That being said, it needs to be absolutely everywhere so that people can recognize the brand and have that awareness so that when they go to buy their product, they'll be able to see it and know that that's the brand that they trust because it's the one they've seen. So we need to make it seen. This is just one example of the logo being covered. This is absolutely essential that we make sure that the logo is seen. Like right there, how it's being covered by the chili pepper. Or the chili pepper is an important part of the packaging. It's more important that the brand is being shown. So we fix this later in the presentation.
Through our competitive analysis, we were able to learn a few things just about the market in general. And these are just a couple of competitors. And we found that within the competition, no one has a clear, like, this benefits way more than someone else. They all claim pretty much the same benefits from the products we were able to look at. They also showed that XLEAR does have a higher price value than the other products, which is totally fine, and we'll talk about that later. And then they also showed that there's no big name brand within the homeopathic area. So by being able to increase shelf space, that XLEAR can become the big name brand of the homeopathic nasal sprays.
We were also able to talk to a family practitioner, and we asked him the question, what do we need to do to get our product in the hands of your patients? And his answer was very clear. He said, 1, it'll either have to be scientifically proven that it will help the patient, or 2, he has to have tried it himself and loved the benefits.
We were able to do a survey, and that was targeted mainly towards women with children, as you can see with 71% being female, because that is that target demographic. And in the survey, we were able to find that many of the women had heard of XLEAR, but they didn't understand that xylitol could be used as a medicine. They knew it mainly as a sugar substitute from the survey that we found.
So what we found from our market research was, 1, that if you are going to demand a higher price for your product, you absolutely need to increase your brand awareness. 2, doctors need to either have scientific proof or personal evidence that they like the product and that it will help with the patient. And then 3, the customers need to be a little better educated on xylitol and how it can be used not only as a sugar substitute, but also in homogenics.
So to address these concerns, we came up with a product campaign to be able to meet these specific marketing strategy concerns that we found, and we hope you like it.
Here's a video to demonstrate that. one family had. Until now, nasal spray from XLEAR has been marketed as one single product. But here, we have 3 different needs from the same family that can be satisfied by 3 separate products.
As we see from the video, the first need within this family was the young teenage girl. She was having a miserable day. She had a terrible cold, a lot of congestion, probably had to take a test later, and she needed something to just smack that cold out of the way. And so we came up with this ad for the XLEAR mask itself that says, just one spray will blow your nose away. So that would be marketed as specifically for that big use that you need to get rid of the cold. As you can see, we changed the packaging so that the chili pepper is no longer covering the XLEAR logo, the brand, so that can further be promoted. And we changed the coloring because through research we found that international markets like Japan and Australia don't really like red. And also when we spoke with the pharmacist, she said that the red made it look kind of like cough syrup. And so she felt like distinguishing it as a different color for nasal spray would help.
The next need was the little girl. She needed a more kid-friendly product, and we also changed the packaging on this to be more kid-friendly with this deeper blue, currently known as Taylor Swift blue. So we changed the slogan for that and created this campaign. Finally, the one thing you want your kids to stick up their nose.
And then lastly, you saw the father who was brushing his teeth. It's a daily routine, and he suffers from allergies on a daily basis. And so the XLEAR is perfect for that, to help with the daily relief he needs. And the slogan we came with was, don't let your nose get jealous, choose wellness, everyday nasal spray. And we felt like XLEAR had done a great part of branding the daily relief, so we felt like we should just keep that the same, especially because the logo is shown in each of the areas.
So since each product satisfies a separate need, they can all go into one household. Because of this, we have created this ad right here. Let's be clear together.
With this, being able to promote each product as a separate need that each family can satisfy, it allows the stores to have more shelf space for each product, as they are seen as 3 specific products needed for different things. And we felt to add even more to the shelf space to increase brand awareness was to offer it as a bundle. And so then you can get all 3 products as one for a little less of the price for $32. All 4 of the things to distinguishing each product as the kids, the everyday, and the max, and then the bundle for the entire family, they all have one thing in common. They have a justifiable, reliable, and measurable ROI. And that can be used for the next 6 months. You can see as you promote each product separately, but as a whole, that you can see exactly where the profit comes.
We will also increase brand awareness through social media. We suggest a new hire as a communications specialist. This new hire will create content to feed to our promotion partners, our promotion partners. And we'll feed them the content that promotes our campaign. Also, we will promote this through Instagram. This new hire will also be in charge of the Instagram. This is a great market for us to be in, considering it's 70% female, and that is our target audience. Also, the majority of our target audience will be on Instagram. So we'll have the new hire create ads on Instagram that are helpful for their lifestyle.
And then also, because the survey was found that a lot of women have not really known that xylitol can be used specifically for homeopathic medicine, we felt that using pay-per-click ads to educate them more than they already know about xylitol, towards that xylitol is something that can be used for medicine. So using xylitol in a medicine way with the words. And with ad work, because we are creating this new campaign where they are separate products, that there will be a lot more content that will be needed to create continually over time. And so ad work will be very important also for digital marketing.
There are 3 things we need to do for public relations. The first is to do a press release, not as a whole, but for each individual product. The 3 and then the bundle. And we will have the blogs promote these as well.
Because press releases are great for letting the industry know exactly what you're going to do, social media is another tool for allowing just everyday consumers and people to learn more information about how they will be 3 separate products in the future. And then we thought of a guerrilla marketing campaign where the heat maps that you have, where you currently have the most customers buying XLEAR, to send samples to doctors in that area, because we found that, like Kara said earlier, doctors will promote a product through scientific evidence or if they have used it. So allowing those areas to have doctors use it and have consumers who have used it more in that area, then they'll have confirmation through their use and through others. And then this is our budget to go over for everything.
Thank you for your time.
We can go back to that slide.
Yeah. Sorry, I ran out of time. Like you said.
So, nice presentation.
Thank you.
Well organized, linear.
Thank you.
And all very quickly. I like the creative concept as well. I thought, just want to spray a little blow your nose away. That's a great demo.
Thank you.
So was the one thing you
Find
want
my
your kids to stick out your nose? Well, just a side comment, the one thing to know is that people don't always pronounce clear correctly.
Mhm.
So with radio, you can make it work.
Yeah.
Kind of, if you're relying on me to sort of play on the clear, sometimes it doesn't, XLEAR or XLEAR or something else, but,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you guys tried to replace me with a new mic.
We didn't know you show up.
Someone does a better job. So, well, thanks.
We'll get you an assistant. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, that was good.
Oh, good.
I appreciate just how focused your presentation was. You identified some really specific areas and spoke to those areas, and that really came through. And yeah, I thought.
And a great focus on ROI instead of just why does it be funny, it's why does it actually work, because we get purchases, that's what we care about. We want to make money.
Yeah, and not just suggestions of change of packaging, but a reason why.
Yeah.
So,
You guys have done a great job with your packaging. The things we did were pretty minimal and
yeah. Well, we fired that guy, so you don't have to.